Hey YouTubers, it is RC here with RC67, and I got some cars I want to showcase for you today. Beginning of July, I was in France for a couple of weeks, and I did a little bit of diecast Hot Wheel hunting while I was out there. And we were in Paris a couple days, and we went to this local toy store in the area in Paris. And it was called Dan Toys, Dantoys. In America, you'd say Dan Toys, but it's Dan Toys in Paris, in France. And I believe it's a small local company that makes cars. They have their own line. Most of it is like farm type of cars or emergency vehicles, construction vehicles, things like that. They don't do anything with race cars in terms of what they make themselves, but they do have a large selection of diecast cars throughout the store, starting at about slightly bigger than 1/64th and a little bit smaller than 1/43rd. So I'd probably say like 1/58 scale, or I'm sorry, probably 1/58 scale, and then 1/43rd and so on. And it goes all the way up to 1/18th scale. And they had a lot of cars that they had on sale, and they sell everything obviously over in Europe in euros. So I was going through several boxes while I was there, and I was probably there for probably a couple hours for sure. And I ran across these two 1/43rd scale cars, this 72 Corvette and this 75 Gulf Mirage GR8. And these are two cars that raced in the 24-hour Le Mans, which is a big race over in Europe. So the 1972 Corvette here did race in this race over in Europe. It was raced by John Greenwood and Dickie Smothers. This car completed, I think I read it completed 10 hours of racing, which was somewhere around 58 or 59 laps total of the 24 hours. But it's a beautiful diecast car as a whole. I got it because it's an American car. It's a Corvette, and I do like Corvettes. The livery on it is very impressive. It has the red, white, and blue stars and stripes. It's got a glass for a window here. Not too much detail in the interior. It's all black. These are plastic inserts for the headlights, which are up all the time, so that way the lights are on all the time while they're racing. One side mirror here on the side. You got your side pipes here. There's some little lights on the top of the car here, and I don't know what that exactly is for. It might have something to do with driver changing, things like that. This here on the back, these lights, these are plastic inserts on the car. And then you have Corvette, the gas tank cover there. The base is metal. These are rubber tires all the way around, and there's a little bit of detail of the under chassis there, and of course you can see where the side pipes come out here. So beautiful car. I don't collect a lot of 1/43rd scale, but this car caught my eye and I really liked it. I do like Corvettes, and it was pretty cool looking, so I decided to get it. The second one here is this Gulf Mirage GR8. This was in 1975 24-hour Le Mans. And the drivers were Dickie Bell, I believe, or Dick Bell, and then I can't pronounce the guy's name, something Jex. But anyway, this car actually won the 1975 24-hour Le Mans. So there you can see the single occupancy driver's seat with the harnesses, the windshield there, the Gulf livery on across the top of the car, your mirrors there. 4 rubber tires. They are Goodyear tires. This is a metal base. Not a whole lot of detail on the back there. You can see a little bit of the engine compartment there. This lid does not lift up. And then these light covers, these are plastic. So, but very, very nice. These were about 10 euros, which is roughly $11.50 American. So I thought, it was a good price. I do collect a lot of Gulf, so this will go really, really nice in my Gulf collection. And I do collect Corvettes, and this will go with my Corvette collection. So I was really impressed that I found this one. And then while I was out there, I found this chrome majorette. This is the Formula One, old style Formula One race cars from the 50s and 60s, I believe. And there's a set of 6 of them, but everyone says that this chrome one is the hard one to find. And what makes it more special is that I found this while I was in Agen, France, which is in the south of France. So this is a French company. They are owned now, I believe, by a German company, but they still produce majorette cars with the majorette name. And this was the 60th anniversary of some of their race cars that they have. So this is the anniversary edition. So this car is kind of special to me because I did find this in France. And it is considered what most people I've heard saying that this is a chase piece because it's that silver chrome or that raw finish look. So I'm going to keep this one in the package and keep this one put aside. So again, I found this one in Paris. So this one, or in France, I should say, Agen, France. So this one, has a nice sentimental value for me. So I probably won't ever get rid of that car. And then finally, this one here is the Treasure Hunt. And I also found this in France. I found this in Bordeaux. And there are stores in France. I don't know about in Paris, but I know in the south of France and some of the towns we're in, it's called Intermarché, which is like a Walmart in France. And this is the international card of the Treasure Hunt of the pedal driver. And it was really funny. I walked in, I went over to the Hot Wheels section, and there was one of 3 cars left on the pegs. I was totally shocked that this car was even left on the pegs. I was pretty excited when I found this one. So I now have the American version of the pedal driver, and I also have an international version, which I actually found in France. So that makes this car really special for me as well. So pretty excited about this one. I did put this car up on my YouTube channel on a short video. I think I talked a little bit about it when it shows where I found it. But nonetheless, these are the cars I found while I was in France for a couple weeks there, vacationing with my wife and her family for a family reunion. But anyway, I hope you guys like what you saw today. If you wouldn't mind, commenting, or subscribe to the channel. It is free. But I hope everyone is doing well. This is RC with RC67 signing out.